on this farm, I am culturing Monosex tilapias. These are hybrid tilapias. You know, I'm used to having these highly prolific native tilapias everywhere on the pond. But I have prepared this pond and I made sure that there was no local tilapia or the native ones in this pond. So I ordered for about 3,000 pieces of the hybrid, the one they call the Monosex tilapias from Goodness Archery in Jos Plateau, and they sent them to me over 9 hours on the journey. They put them in oxygen bags. I had no casualty, and here they are now, and they are already responding to feeding. So this is the first time that I'm culturing tilapia on this farm. All the ones that we've been smoking, they've been coming from the Owena Dam. All those ones have been the native ones. But today, I've started rearing the hybrid. Can you see them? See, this is their food. This is cretin fish food. It's 1.8 mm, and I got it for about 27,500. This is just 5 kg, and I've used about 1 kg out of it. Can you see them? I have the colored ones, and I have the common color. They're already growing big. Before I brought these tilapias, I put azolla and wolfia on the surface of this pond. But when the tilapia came, for the first 5 days that I brought them, they did not respond to this food. I thought I'd lost them. They were feeding on the wolfia on the surface of the pond. Then it occurred to me that these tilapias, they tend to like wolfia more than they like the azolla. So if you're culturing fish, make sure to keep more of wolfia, because fish tends to love the wolfia better than they love the azolla. These ones are called monosex tilapias, that is all male tilapias, or we can say they do not have the reproductive organ, and they are sterile. I think the reason why they do it is the fact that they want a tilapia that grows fast, and when you process it, it will give you a higher killing out percentage. So these ones, they grow very fast. I can even attest to that, because for the first 5 days now, they're already big. Look at them. Once you come close to the pond, all of them will start converging in this place. They can see you. They are not like catfish. If you go to the other side, they will all swim there. If you go to that corner, they will all go there. Unlike catfish, they have a feeding spot. So naturally, in the wild, male tilapias, they tend to grow rapidly, better than the female. But separating the males from the females and culturing the males alone is what we call monosex tilapias. And the people that culture them, they use 2 types of ponds in 2 stages. They use the nursery pond and the stocking pond. But I am not a breeder. I got this one from a breeder in Jos Plateau. So the one they gave me, they brought them from a nursery pond as a breeder, and my own is in a stocking pond. My pond is about 10 meters by 10 meters, and the depth is 1.7 meters. And you know, the stocking density of tilapia is higher compared to that of catfish. But one thing about this tilapia is that because they are all males, they are not going to be reproducing, so they won't be burrowing like owls at the bottom of the pond, because they are not going to be reproducing. Because they are not going to be reproducing, they are going to be growing fast, and they are going to be having more flesh, better than the native ones. For them to achieve this all-male tilapia, I think they go through a process they call sex reversal process, and the process in which they make all the hatchlings of the tilapias become males. So when they are all males, they will not be wasting any energy on reproduction. That is why the native tilapias, they hardly grow big on time, because once they are like 200 grams like this, they won't even get to 200 grams. You can see tilapia of 150 grams, and it will be reproducing. But when you have these ones that are not going to be reproducing, all they will do is eat and grow big. They eat and grow big. So these are the hybrids. We call them hybrids. Just like we have hybrid catfish that grows bigger than the native catfish. I love them. So this is just a trial. I want to keep them for a year. I want to see what the result will be like in a year. But one thing that I've noticed so far is the fact that They don't consume food like that of catfish, and tilapias don't mess up water. You can see the water stays clean, and they are responding to supplementary feeds. That is, I can bring lots of azolla, lots of wolfia, as much as I can in this pond, and they will be feeding on it. So I will keep updating you as I feed them to let you know their growth rates. They're already growing big. You will love them. Some are colored, while there are some that are just dark. See? About 3,000 tilapias. All what I poured for them is not even up to 300 grams of fish food. And they are okay. But I feed them like 3 times a day. They are not like catfish. When it comes to catfish, I feed catfish just twice, in the morning and evening. But this one, I come during the day, I feed them, they do respond. Come in the evening, feed them, they will respond. In the morning, they respond. And you see, they are used to people. The reason why I tried this tilapia is, come and see, let me show you the pond where I have lots of azolla. See? So this is where I grow azolla and wolfia. Having lots of wolfia, when I pour this wolfia inside the pond where I'm keeping the heterotis, in that pond where I have the heterotis, there are lots of native tilapias there. And those native tilapias, they tend to struggle and eat this wolfia. So I've decided that what if I have the hybrid tilapias? Instead of wasting my wolfia, feeding the native tilapia. So I decided to order for some. Initially, I was skeptical, thinking the juveniles will not make it to Akure, because you can see the distance from Jos Plateau to Akure. And they came, no casualty, all intact, and they've been responding. So this is what I have. This is about 4 weeks growth of azolla and wolfia, and they've covered the surface of the pond. So I do come here to scoop as much as I want. This is growth of azolla with wolfia. I don't have any fish in this pond, so they tend to grow well. See, the one that has the petals and a little bit of root is the azolla, while the one that looks like the pollen grain, this one, is the wolfia. This is the one that the fish loves most. Let's pour it inside. So, Tari, come and hold this net for me. Let's see. Peter, here, come and see the tilapia. Wait, don't fall inside.
Come to this side, Tari.
Stay like this. Put it inside. Wait. Now you see, the tilapias are coming. They love the azolla. I mean the wolfia more than the azolla.